What's going on? It's Immy here. Hope you guys had a chance to try out the Diablo 4 beta. There was 3 sessions. I only was able to play the second one for just about, I think, 6 hours, and then the Server Slam I played for around 10 to 15 hours. Is Blizzard trying to make us addicted? I think they're just giving us hits of dopamine and excitement every few weeks and taking it away from us, and it just has us begging for more. Like every time I play Diablo and those betas end, I'm like itching to keep playing. And yeah, they're smart. They know what they're doing, and they're gonna make us addicted. But we're only 2 weeks away, and I'm super excited. I had to drop that extra money on that deluxe package just to make sure I got those 4 extra days, because I'm really excited to get in there early and and start exploring and play through that stuff. So definitely excited for that. What are you guys' thoughts? Like, are you guys actually excited for it? Who's actually refunded the game or had issues with it? You guys have to remember, these are just betas. There's a lot of room to grow. It's a live service game. They're going to be updating constantly. Hopefully balance a little better for certain classes that people are not happy with. Speaking of that, I only played the Druid for, well, the both betas that I tried, and I had fun. It was really fun, and not seeing other classes play makes it a lot better, because once you realize the DPS difference, you do get a little depressed, just a little bit. But at the same time, Druid has a lot of function, and I feel like they're more of a support class as well as very tanky. I was able to do pretty high damage, at least damage splats. DPS wise wasn't as good, but there are definitely builds you can do that do a lot of DPS. You just need the right aspects. The Druid does provide a lot of buffs for your team as well as debuffs for the enemy, so that stuff really helps in boss fights or just running through dungeons. So yeah, I only play the Druid because I didn't have enough time during the betas, and I wanted to really experience the full build capability. I didn't even get to the level 25 first time around, so I at least had the chance to go to level 20 and just try out different things and just play based on what items I got, because the legendary farming in this game is a lot slower, at least in this point, because we only played on veteran difficulty. We're not going to get crazy legendaries at level 20, but obviously the more you play, and there were a couple legendary farming techniques, but I wasn't going to waste all my time with that. I got a few legendaries and had my fun with that. So I just wanted to use what I got and alter my build based on that, because why not? And you can actually get decently viable builds based on that. And I feel like that's going to be our leveling experience until we max out to that end game stage. You're probably going to get affixes or aspects as you level up, and you might be able to try different builds and try different spirit builders and main DPS dealers, and I'm pretty excited for that. I feel like there's good options, and we'll actually have the option to finally go through that skill tree a lot more and try out different things. So that's really exciting, and I definitely can't wait to actually get on the real game. I bet a lot of you guys are also feeding as well. But I had a lot of fun, and I do plan to start Druid as well again. Obviously that's the only one I really know well, because I've tried it out, and I'm excited to kind of get to that end game Druid and test out and showcase some different builds. Hopefully we can get some really cool ones, really fun ones. I'm trying to have fun with this game. Obviously I want to be able to make it one of the strongest Druids possible. Obviously there are probably some metas there that I'll be following or matching it and modifying, but I'm definitely excited, especially that new phase of any game is just so surreal, right? And you always get to learn and see all this new stuff and apply all these new things that they've added to the games. So definitely excited for that. I bought Diablo 3 when it came out, and in terms of gameplay, it's a lot slower than Diablo 3. I played a ton of Diablo 3. I bought it when it came out, but we're still really early in the game, and obviously it's going to be grindy once you get to the end game and you're just kind of leveling up your gear. But I think the leveling experience and being able to extract abilities as well as upgrade your gear, and then obviously re-roll a stat or something like that, all of that combined will give us a fun leveling process, as well as that min-max kind of topping out your gear as possible. And then you're just gonna have to grind out a little bit more, but it's gonna make it really fun for people to really work towards getting good gear. And yeah, the one thing that people have mentioned, it's probably not good for a casual gamer that doesn't have a ton of time to play and go through, but it's going to be really hard for them to kind of have that max tier end game meta build, but they'll definitely be able to have some viable builds they can have a lot of fun in, and maybe not run that highest difficulty as efficiently, but I'm sure it's going to be really fun, really even, and I like the aspects of Diablo 4, because I love open world games. I played 10 to 15 years of RuneScape, so I definitely like MMORPGs and ARPGs. It's a nice mix. I actually wish I saw more people walking around. It would just it just makes the game feel more live, and it'd be cool to have 20-30 people in an instance fighting some crazy boss. So far having up to 12 against the Shava was pretty cool, but it's also kind of tough too if you got some heavy guys on your team. I got lucky I killed a Shava on my first try in veteran difficulty as a Druid. I used the debuff, so I had like a poison debuff, which added 30% crit chance or crit damage for our team. So it definitely helped the team, but I wasn't doing a lot of damage. So I definitely got carried by either a rogue or something else, because those rogues are going crazy. But I feel like there's going to be a lot of balancing still to come. As the community complains based on certain things, or as they notice how much damage disparity between certain builds or classes are happening. Hopefully they'll make those adjustments, and we'll have time to test it out, and they can keep updating it. That's the good thing. So hopefully they're gonna actually take our comments and apply those to these classes. The Druid is pretty cool. I've never played Diablo 2 to that point. I haven't played Druid before, so that's kind of why I wanted to try Druid in this one, in 4. I'm mainly a sorcerer guy. My Blizzard name is Dark Magician, and I like Yu-Gi-Oh too, so that's kind of why. But no, I definitely love sorcerers. It's just it's a really cool vibe, man. Like what up, Gandalf? No, it's really cool doing those cool abilities and all that. But Druid is a really cool mixture of a sorcerer plus earthy tank, and I feel like they have really cool abilities. But yeah, I'm really excited to keep trying different stuff, and there's a lot of cool aspects that you can kind of combine and work together to have cool synergies and just cool builds. So that's gonna be really fun. We'll see how the farming is in this game. Hopefully there are somewhat easy methods to at least get decent gear, and then from there I hope everyone has that fun challenge of leveling up their gear and actually getting some real cool stuff. And I'm really excited to just get to that point, man. I really want to play. If you're watching this, I'm sure you do too. I gotta say, I had a lot of fun playing it, and I get really addicted to Diablo games. Like every time I play it, I'll play it for like a couple months, but like as much as possible. And then maybe I'll die down once I get to the end game. So like for example, Diablo 3, I just played season 28, Wizard only. So that gives me the opportunity to kind of max out my gear. So I think I hit around 2,000 Paragon, and able to do 150s. Obviously, season 28, everyone should be able to do 150s if they play enough. And I had my fun. And then as soon as the Diablo 4 betas are out, I'm like, all right, I don't need to play this anymore. Let's start playing some Diablo 4. I don't know if I'll play Diablo 3 until then, just to get that itch out. But maybe I'll play some other games. I do love other games as well. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. What are your thoughts on this beta, and what are your expectations, and did you have any issues with this beta? Did you actually have fun and enjoy it based on the changes they made? Are you happy with the nerfs and the buffs that they did? So a lot of people don't agree with the Druid buffs, at least that I know. They added some buffs, but they didn't really make it super effective. So hopefully they clean that up, and I'm not gonna attack them yet. I know in the past Blizzard hasn't been the best in balancing things when people complain, but hopefully they continue to work on it, and I'm not gonna yell at them just yet. But a lot of people that do complain, they gotta you gotta calm down. It is just a beta, and sure, maybe a pre-release, but it's a live service game, so there's always room to improve, and I'm definitely excited for that. I had fun regardless as it is. No connection issues, couple small little bugs and glitches, but that's not a huge deal. Yeah, it was fun. I wasn't getting legendaries at all. Okay, so very hard to get legendaries so far, but obviously once we unlock those higher tier worlds, the legendary drop rate is going to go up a lot more, especially once you're maxed out level, and it won't matter. So this experience was tough for legendaries. I did a little bit of that stronghold farming, but beyond that there was not a lot of drops. But anyways guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts and what you're excited to see in the actual full game. See you next one. Peace.